Hey, Joe.
Hey, Walt.
Hey, I have to tell you, I just got back from Las Vegas.
Oh, my sincerest.
Have you ever been there?
Yes, I have been. Not for a very long time.
Yeah, well, I haven't been there for quite a while myself. And let me tell you, it's, okay, like, imagine a diamond, a synthetic diamond made from the scrapings from someone's anus. It's kind of like,
Highly compacted.
well, it is a combination of the worst of humanity and, so Umberto Eco, the theorist.
Yes. We love to bring him up.
I love, he's dead, so. But anyway, he wrote this book called Adventures or Travels in Hyperreality, where he visited America and he went to two places, Disneyland and Las Vegas. And he said, what the hell is up with these Americans wanting these like simulated experiences? These simulated realities that would kind of deliver all kinds of
Escapism.
Fantasy
Escapism.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
So, Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been there a few times. When I was younger, I was just, deer in the headlights, look at the pretty neon. But now, as, a sage, older art scholar like yourself, I looked at it and I was like, wow, this whole thing is a completely unnatural, horrible machine that delivers only two things, sensation and consumption. And that's what Americans love.
It's consumption and delivery.
Well, but of course, if you look at it on the surface, there's like a claim that there's a lot of like art going on. There's shows and there's the Dome and there's musicals.
Van Gogh.
Yeah, they put some art in there to just in case you forgot what art actually was.
There's Paris.
There's a simulated Paris.
Yeah.
There's a simulated New York City.
Yes.
Luxor. There's a simulated Egyptian pyramid. And, all the attendant Egyptian, they've got statues of, Ra and, baboon. A lot of baboon sculptures because they were sacred to the Egyptians. But I don't think the tourists have any freaking clue what a sacred baboon is.
I would be there if there were baboons running around.
Well, if there were a real baboon, that'd be something.
There are baboons running around, but they're just people.
But, okay, so I'm taking this back because I was always struck, and you know how struck I get, by, there's an interview that Francis Bacon did, I think.
Another one of our favorites.
Because that guy was on to something. Despite being, a queer, failed furniture designer, he went on to be one of the greatest painters in the 20th century, which we can all aspire to if our furniture doesn't sell. Anyway, point is, he said, quoting, I think, Paul Valery, that modern man seeks sensation without the burden of conveyance. Sensation without the burdens of conveyance.
Right.
Really meaning, like, we want the immediate hit of pleasure.
Right.
We don't want to work for it. Old days, people had to get on a boat and travel to Africa, go on safari, find an animal, kill it, taste the blood, and that was a real experience.
Have a real experience, yes.
And now, I don't know.
No, we just want a quick hit.
I mean,
it's like a little smoking, a little crack pipe.
Which the digital thing does great.
Yeah, a little quick dopamine hit, doom scrolling, the whole thing,
So as a maker person, what do you think about this, the difference between living in the modern age where it's all about immediate sensation versus the idea that you might actually have to like work towards a feeling?
Well, I think it's I don't want to be judgmental, but
let's be judgmental.
But I'm going to be judgmental. It's terrible because the thing about it is, when we were children and even young people, Yeah, you had to read. You had to put a fair amount of effort into researching something and developing yourself and do all this sort of stuff. And, it wasn't just like, I'm going to do a quick Google search on this sort of thing.
Kind of the difference between climbing a mountain and being put on top of the mountain by a helicopter.
Yeah, exactly. Taking a picture and getting taken down.
Yeah, I mean, now we're like, oh, look, here's a photo of me on top of Mount Everest. He flew there.
Now, to point, now you may say, oh, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to experience that or look that up or learn that because it's too much effort. Right?
But maybe effort is something.
Well, there was a cost. So, that's kind of the thing which to the point, it's like, it's very easy to do any of those things to that it devalues those things. You know what I mean? So It's like, now it's like, I'm going to go helicopter to the top of Mount Everest, take a picture and get helicoptered off, right? Now it may cost you a shitload of money,
but that almost makes it better, right? It's like these people that, we went down in the submersible to the Titanic and we saw the Titanic, but then, maybe it wasn't really that great an idea.
Crappy.
It was like, bad use of our funds.
Good for the crabs.
But it's
yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. And it's like I think it erodes their mental development, and I think
it is interesting because
why do things have to go so fucking fast?
Well, I mean, I think it's what's more interesting about this whole, going back to the bacon thing. It's like, as an artist, it's like, how much effort do you make? Right? I mean, if it takes you a month to make something, if it takes you a year, it takes you 3, like, it starts to feel like, oh gosh, this is taking a long time. And that's not the way.
Well, and it's interestingly enough, speaking about what we're doing here,
it's taken a long time for us to get here.
Yeah. And I just saw a statistic. It's like some crazy, like young people, teens or something, how they want to make their living. It's like, it's really high. Like, I don't know, it's like 80% or something. YouTube.
Right.
Then it's how they want to make their money. It's like, or their living. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, so this...
I mean, it's okay for two old fuckers like us to sit there and babble and say, we're going to dabble around in this thing.
Not only that, we're waiting for the cash to roll in. Now, for you who've already Patreoned us or subscriberized us or, bought any of our beautiful swag, we're deeply thankful to you because you've been such generous supporters of us. And we are looking for corporate sponsorship and endowments from charitable trusts.
Yeah, and the telling detail is we have none of that set up.
No, well, but hey, why not step into that gap? Anyway, okay, so here's another thing. I'm thinking about this whole Vegas fakeness thing, right?
Yeah.
And
did I answer your question?
I've never had a more cogent answer to any question I've ever asked. But I think the rebellion against this was like a push where like advertisers and people were like into authenticity.
Yes.
But even that was a fake thing.
Yeah, fake authenticity, man. That's the thing, because then that's going to be their goal with, I think, because this younger generation, this Gens, whatever the fuck they are, millennials, is because they value authenticity and authentic experience, and all they're doing is putting a stake in the ground for these weasels.
Right.
To sit there and say, we're going to craft these things. We're going to lure them into these.
That's right. I'm going to wear only organic blue jeans.
Yeah.
I'm going to only drink A2 milk from cows that have been naturally massaged.
Yeah, and they're going to all put it up on their YouTube channels or wherever they're promoting their stuff. And it's like, and they're just going to put a big target on their back.
Which is weird because, like, what that all says to me about the authenticity thing is like it's a version of virtue signaling where people are trying to say, I recognize that all this like Las Vegas stuff is glitter and shit and bull. It's not a real way to live.
Yeah.
And I want to find a real way to live.
A real way to live, yeah.
But the real way to live is just as fake because it's this authenticity, organic lifestyle nonsense where you're going to pay $2,500 for an organic yoga workshop in Costa Rica and be given a glass of, organic Chardonnay.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it's all they have to do is take their phone
and burn it,
throw it in the fucking lake.
Oh my God, they would die. Are you kidding?
Well, see, exactly, but throw it in the fucking lake.
Don't do it to my phone.
Well, we
lived without phones for a long time.
That's the thing. You put it in a lake and then go have and then you know what? If you threw that thing in a lake, you are now living an authentic existence.
But probably your parents would think you needed to be institutionalized and medicalized, and that you were having a psychic break.
If you're telling them about wanting to do authentic lifestyle, they probably already think you're crazy.
Well, I think all parents think they're 20-year-olds are crazy
anyway. Yeah, plus especially if they're living in the basement
and
or in their bedrooms.
So it's probably
anyway. It's tough for those guys anyway because it's a fucked up world for them. But
I'm taking it back to Las Vegas.
Okay, let's go back to Las Vegas. So we started talking about Las Vegas. Let's get back to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas is a
shithole.
It's terrible place, terrible place. Hey, but the people that live there and work there are fantastic, nice people.
Actually, the food off the
there's so many people that are trying to deliver a fantastic experience to the visitors.
Yes,
those people. That's
that's.
But the actual nature of the idea that I will give you money, you will give me stimulation. Mm-hmm. It's all a giant whorehouse.
Well, Disney
and whorehouses are. But here's the thing. Yeah. We say whorehouses are bad, but we say the rest of this is kind of okay.
Oh, whorehouses aren't bad in Vegas.
Well, even there, they're segregated. And, of course, we could go back to the history of whorehouses.
That's just to keep
how they were holy temples. Anyway, my thought here is just, it's a lot of it's about the money.
Yeah.
America, it's about...
Oh, come on, man. That's all it's about.
It's about the money. It's about we're living in a weird Puritan country that was founded by crazy religious fundamentalists at Plymouth Rock.
Right.
And then we've created this little carve-out in Las Vegas where anything goes. Right. And you can have any fantasy you want. You can be in the Magic Castle building or the Rio building where you're live with a bunch of parrots.
People always want that,
People want their Well, okay. So now we're going to come to the bottom line art sheets of this. Ready?
I'm always ready, Walt.
So the interesting thing about Las Vegas is it is a liminal space, a zone where people are given permission to have fun, do anything, make a weird thing, put their face in a thing, go fast, drink too much, do too much. So...
No, Walt. They're given permission to blow as much money as they can.
Well,
without feeling any guilt.
Okay, now you've corrected me, Joe, and you get an A+ on that correction.
That's what they're given permission to do.
So, anyway, I think number one, artists, give yourself permission, and number two,
we're talking artists.
I don't know who's out there. But
I can tell you, it's about 10 people.
The thing is, you could also think, okay, here's Las Vegas. It's a total success story.
It's faltering now.
Only because the economy. But anyway, sensation and consumption.
Yes.
So I think any artist who said, hey, I'm going to make my work about sensation and consumption, they might have. So, if somebody started making giant sculptures of Big Mac hamburgers and Dairy Queen sundaes, if somebody...
Does that remind you of anyone?
It kind of sounds like Jeff Koons, doesn't it?
Andy Warhol.
And him, too.
Jeff Koons.
And I'm also thinking about anyone that gets, fake breasts. But... that's a different... Okay, I've gone sideways. But anyway, for an artist, if you're making your work and it's colorful, sensual, textual, something you would eat, something that would be stimulating. I mean, that's what Bacon was talking about. People don't want to have thoughtful things where there's...
No, it's not a Motherwell where I was watching a video of him the other day where his color palette was black, ochre with maybe a little bit of red because he was talking about Las Vegas colors, And he's just like, yeah. He goes, and he said, they have a place, but it's not in my palate. Yeah. And his palate was black ochre and red.
Well, that's a very...
And he didn't call it red, it was carmine.
Oh.
Vermilion. I'm sorry, it was vermilion.
Okay, well, yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, candy, I mean, we are in a time when very candy-colored, sensual, easy consumption, easy sensation art sells. And that's a lot of what you see among the rising art stars. Take a note from Las Vegas and take a note from Art Sheets. We've got all the answers and none of the questions.